In the picture gallery of humanity, there hangs on the gripping wall of Olympic history the story of a lone runner. The last event of the 1968 Summer Olympics, held in Mexico, was the grueling 26-mile marathon. Early in the race, one of the runners had, during the pushing and jostling, taken a hard fall. Some suggested that he had been pushed and/or tripped because he was a major competitor, and others wanted to see him out of the race. His head bangs against the concrete pavement. His left knee is now dislocated, and his right shoulder is bruised and bloody. But struggling somehow, he regains his footing. The pain, however, soon begins to dominate each nerve in his dislocated knee and injured shoulder. With each tortured step, his concussed head is now throbbing. For long portions of the race, walking was the only method possible to inch towards the finish line. Mile after mile, he struggles to keep moving. There are spectators on the sidelines that point and laugh and look at him. He must not have been disciplined in his training. Look at him. He is being passed by every other runner. He must not have been serious in his preparation. Why is he now in last place? Mile after mile, he struggles to keep moving. Hours passed, and the winners eventually begin to cross the finish line. The medals are awarded, and the crowds find their way to exit the stadium. The stadium lights begin to dim, and the Olympic torch hovering over the Mexican stadium begins to flicker. And yet, in the distance, a runner remains on the course. More time passes, and the stadium is almost empty. The television crew is packing up their equipment when, in the distance, struggling under the light of the moon, there appears a runner entering the stadium. The remaining inhabitants of the stadium begin to look and soon understand that a marathon runner is still attempting to finish the race. A few members of the press begin to committedly make their way toward the finish line. As he slowly, painfully, and yet committedly makes his way into the track, bleeding from his dislocated knee and struggling to continually move his severely damaged shoulder, he sees the line and painfully he drags his body towards it. As he crosses the line and collapses, a microphone is pushed into his face. And he is almost laughingly asked, "Why did you bother to keep running?" After the race had ended some hours ago, what caused you to keep moving, to keep struggling, to keep striving? With pain and humility, he gave the following answer: "I am a runner from Tanzania. My country did not send me 7,000 miles to start this race. No, my friends, my country sent me 7,000 miles to finish the race."